Are you ready to hang out once again with Vince, Turtle, Eric, Johnny Drama, and Ari? Well, it appears the guys are coming to the big screen, as it is being reported that Warner Brothers have given the green light to an Entourage movie. Show creator Doug Ellen is going to direct the film, and it is expected that all the major cast will return to reprise their roles. A script for the film was finished in 2012, and Ellen described it in this way. There are interesting developments about Ari as a studio head, and that's still the first page for me. But foremost is the friendship between the guys who are still hanging out and going to fun parties, and it continues with the same characters. No word yet on a release date or when the project would go into production. So Joel, what do you think of an Entourage movie?
I think an Entourage movie is probably the most logical step for that series. I think it's something people wanted when the show was on the air, and they resolved it rather nicely. I personally would love to see more of Ari as a studio head, having experience with studio heads here in town. I think he is the mold and more, and I think it's the next logical step. And I think I think you're going to line up a lot of cameos for that movie, and I think that's going to boost the interest, and we might see kind of a player-ish, like Tim Robbins kind of movie, minus the mystery, obviously. But I think it's a very good thing, and I think people will really be excited for it.
I want to throw in there, great reference. If you have not seen The Player with Tim Robbins, you really, really should. It's a great movie. I think this is really good news for a couple of reasons. One, people have been looking forward to the show. I kind of checked out in the second last season when we were going through the whole Vince with his drug addiction, horrible, boring, repetitive storyline, and I kind of checked out. And I will confess, I didn't watch the last season because of that. But I heard from most people, including Dennis over there, was just telling me that season 8 was actually a big improvement, and that's great. This show was always about lifestyle porn. It was about people tuning in because they wanted to vicariously live that life that, people like us get to live every day, living in Hollywood. Lord Vader compels you. And it worked when it did that, and then it kind of stopped working when they got away from it, aka season 7. So hearing Ellen describe the script as getting back to hanging out with the guys, living that life, going to parties, blah, 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 that to me is a good sign. Also, Dennis pointed out to me this is a great idea for a couple of reasons, because number one, look at the success of Sex and the City.
Totally.
Right.
Which is the penisless version of Entourage in many ways. And, that first film came out, big success. I also think the timing is good, because if you right up to the end of the last season and then come out immediately and said to him, by the way, movie's coming, it would have felt forced. But if you waited like 2 more years, it would have felt too little too late. I think this is great timing. I think this is going to work out really well. So, yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm with you on that.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to stop what you're doing and subscribe to our AMC Theaters YouTube channel to keep up to date on all the movie news, editorials, and our AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to hear about all our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.